$1,000 EIDL grant. After months of reporting on this channel that the $10,000 EIDL grant would be coming to you, there is now confirmation. And that confirmation was delivered to the members of this channel minutes ago in a PDF. Thank you, Chishelle, for becoming the Purple Hawk. Everyone, welcome Chishelle to the room. Wow, what a day it is. So thank you for joining me on a big afternoon's recording of Being a Mitch. This is breaking developments minutes ago. I was just sort of beside myself. I was so excited. I had to pardon myself almost. It is a huge day on your second stimulus check, third stimulus package, but more importantly, first stimulus package. The remainder of your $10,000 EIDL grant, or that EIDL grant you never got, will now be coming to you. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you how and in what manner. This is breaking developments. This is just minutes ago. And this is just shocking. So I'm very excited for you to join us right now. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the front of the channel and subscribe. Like this video. And also consider becoming a member. There's a link to become a member at the bottom of the chat, also at the top of the video, and also in the description. Become the Purple Hawk, Purple Power, or Calcino VIP. And if anyone else joins it during this video, I'll give them a shout out as well. You're watching this live from Los Angeles, just after about 4 o'clock. If you watch it later in the day, it's then taped. The big development across the board, there's so much breaking news today. I told you this week was just going to be information overload. We're going to see the third stimulus package bill as early as tomorrow. We're going to see upwards of 24 new laws that all include, some of which will include stimulus between today and Friday. You caught up yet? Then you're going to see the remainder of your second stimulus items that are unpaid, sent out to agencies that have not gotten that money for now upwards of 8 weeks since it became law. But this is moolah. This is the money right here, my friends. This is the moolah that I and myself and Jason on the EIDL channel have been telling you for months would be coming to you. And, you know, as Jason would say, thank you, Wilbur, for the Purple Hawk message. As Jason would say on the EIDL channel, there was always someone saying, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'll believe it when it's in my bank account. Well, guess what? It's now happening. And we have the confirmation minutes ago. If you're a member of this channel, I just dropped you a new PDF for today. And this PDF, which you just got posted to the channel, is taken from the SBA website. If you're not a member, you can actually pull it down yourself on the SBA website. I'm going to go through this for you and explain how you get the remainder of your $10,000 EIDL grant. It's just absolutely incredible. These are people who applied in March, April, May, June, July of last year. Never got that $10,000 grant, never got a penny of it, or got $1,000 per employee. Kathy and Treva, thank you for coming, Purple Hawks. Everyone welcome Kathy and Treva. What a beautiful name, Treva. Kathy and Treva and Wilbur. Welcome Kathy, Treva, and Wilbur to the room, to the family as well. Wow. Welcome, the three of you. What's going on? Under the second stimulus package that was passed in Mar-a-Lago, it cited the law in December, I had told you there's 3 IDLs. I told you there's agricultural and ranchers, low-income community EIDLs, and the stage EIDLs for people who own, you know, theaters. That's not the viewers of this channel. And oh, there's Christine. Christine, welcome, Christine, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Really loving it. That's 4 in a row in just like 10 seconds. Love it. And if you got that PDF, open it up. You can open it up right now. We're going to go through it. The PDF is taken from the SBA website. I got to tell you, it's complicated. It's not particularly clear. SBA's head, Javita Carranza from 2020, is gone. And this is a new head. And you could just smell, it just smells different. It just smells delicious. It smells like money. It's so wonderful. It's like, I'm ready to give you money. As opposed to Javita, it's like, I'm ready not to give you money. This whole aura of it just sounds so different. Dina, thank you, Dina Hudson, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Everyone welcome Dina to the room. Congratulations for becoming part of this community. And there's Jan and Snaw, 21. Everyone welcome Jan and Snaw. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry. Let me go over this. The EIDL advance, targeted EIDL advance was signed into law on December 27th. That's the second stimulus package. Daniel, Senior, thank you for coming to Purple Power. Wow. Thank you for coming to Purple Power. I'm going to be looking down and reading, so if I miss someone's name, drop it on the screen because I can't look up and down at the same time. I'll sort of read like this. The EIDL advance for targeted was passed into law in the second stimulus package. Advance funds of up to $10,000, and it's in boldface, up to $10,000 in boldface, will be available to applicants located in low-income communities who previously received an EIDL grant advance for less than $10,000, or who applied but received no funds due to lack of available program funding. Okay, let's stop right there. This is a big shocker. This is a big shocker. So this is basically saying, oh, no. Under the second stimulus package, we're going to use this targeted EIDL for the 2020 people. We're not going to use it for new applicants. We're going to first use it for the 2020 people who never got paid. Oh my goodness. Now, if you're new to this channel, one of the words that SBA is using is targeted advance to refer to the 2020 thing of Jovita Carranza. You referring to this thing that I'm reading right now is targeted EIDL advance. Just crazy words, but that's what they're using for words. So if you applied in 2020 for an EIDL, this is for you. If you are looking to apply in 2021 for an EIDL, this is not yet you. I'll get to you in a second. So what is SBA going to do? SBA is going to pay the remainder of the $10,000 grant. And in boldface. And I know this question's coming. Do I have to do anything? Applicants do not need to take any action this time. SBA will reach out to those who qualify. I need an emoji for that. Don't contact me. I'll contact you. Don't contact me. I will contact you. SBA will reach out to EIDL applicants that have already received a partial EIDL advance of last year. And applicants will be contacted directly by SBA by email in the next few days. It will come just as I told you. I mean, I've been saying this for a week and a half. I mean, every single thing I've been saying on this channel for the last 4 days have been correct. I told you you're going to get an email from sba.gov to confirm your identity. That's what SBA just said in a new memo released. SBA will be sending out an official government email from sba.gov. And do not send this information to other people. It's an official email. And the email will ask you to do certain things. So who's going to get this email? So this is where it gets a little confusing. And you can sort of look up whether you are the person who gets this email or not. It's getting really cold here in Los Angeles today. It was very hot, and now it's getting very cold all of a sudden. Applicants may qualify. Applicants, so what SBA is going to do, Eric, thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. Everyone welcome Eric to the room. So what SBA is going to do is they're going to take your zip code on your application, and they're going to, everyone welcome Eric to the community. Welcome, Eric. They're going to take your zip code from your application and look and run your zip code. That's what they're going to do. So it's absolutely exactly how I thought they were going to do it, that I told you. I told you they're going to run the zip code. So that's what they're going to do. How do you run your zip code? How do you run your zip code before SBA does it? You go to the last page of my PDF. The last page of my PDF, there's going to be a URL there, a website. You take that website, you go to it, you type in Gene. Thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. Welcome, Gene. As Ian said, this is a masterclass in SBA, a masterclass in stimulus. This is very elaborate stuff. This is how you get $10,000. Now, someone could just sit back and say, "You're going to get $10,000." Well, no, you're not just automatically going to get $10,000. You got to run your zip code. So you run your zip code, and when you run your zip code, it'll come up with a list. Let's like. You know, you're Ian Ziering on Beverly Hills 90210. So you know what was his character on? I've always seen Jason Priestley's character. You run your 90210 zip code, and you see what SBA has listed for 90210, and you go through it, and you'll see if the word low income appears anywhere in that zip code. Clearly, for Beverly Hills 90210, there will be no low-income result for when you run a zip code check for 90210. I don't think that's going to come up. But if you run a zip code check for your zip code on that URL I'm providing you, Hasuma, with the dancing pair, there we go, the dancing pair. Uh, when you run your zip code, you will not see a low income in Beverly Hills 90210, but yours might. And when you do that, you will see the word low income. You'll absolutely see the word low income. If you don't know how this works, just choose an area in your area that you think it really is low income. Put the zip code in and you'll see the results. You'll actually see, it'll say low income and it'll say low income grant on there. It'll say low income grant on there. Done. Jonathan, thank you for becoming part of this community. Welcome everyone to Jonathan to the community. So this is incredible, great news. This is how you check if you're going to get that email from SBA. You run a zip code check on your applicant. You have to know what application zip code you used when you applied for your SBA EIDL in 2020. So what SBA is going to do is they're going to run your zip code and see if the EIDL low income from second stimulus is offered where your application came from. Then they will reach out to you and they will ask you to provide documentation. Okay, so now this is where, hey Courtney, everyone welcome Jay Courtney to the family. Hello, Courtney from welcome Courtney and Jonathan. Courtney and Jonathan, welcome to the community. Welcome to the family. This is where, why I'm laughing. It was because there was someone in 2020 who said, just get an EIDL if you have a side hustle. If you have a side hustle, just go get an EIDL. I'm like, you can't get an EIDL just because you have a side hustle. You actually have to declare taxes on the side hustle, and it has to be a Schedule C, and it actually has to show it as a Schedule C. Well, guess what? And this, if you refer to your PDF, SBA is requiring you, after they identify you're in a low-income community, to provide an IRS tax clearance form for them to run your tax return to see if you actually have a Schedule C for that darn business you claim is a side hustle. You actually have to have a Schedule C. No playing games here. And then what they're going to do is they're going to look to see if there's a 30% reduction in revenue during an 8-month week period beginning on March 20th. So this is really interesting. 8-week period started March 20th. Okay, so wait, I haven't filed my tax return. Thank you for the super chat. Who was that? Eric, thank you for the super chat. Wait a second. Your March 2nd, 2020 return. So this is going to cause some confusion for viewers. I'm going to have to clear this up as we go along. You may not have filed your corporate tax return, your personal tax return currently, because it's January. But they're going to want documentation to prove you had a loss, you had a business reduction. And then you get your $10,000 grant. So there you go at the 13-minute mark. Oh, I don't qualify for that, says Russell. So yeah, run your social security, run your zip code, take the PDF, go to the last page of the PDF. If you're not a member, you can go on sba.gov and find all the stuff yourself. I just make it simpler for my members. You go on sba.gov, you can find the link. You can go to the page, run your zip code, see if the low income is offered in your zip code. You'll see the words low income literally in the results. Then you have to be prepared to offer proof that you've had a reduction of business income revenue in 2020. Thank you, Tal Horton, for becoming a Purple Hawk. And at that point, they will pay you the $10,000 grant. So then the most obvious question is, okay, wait a second. I'm not low income, or I haven't had a reduction on my business, or something else. You know what I'm about to say. They're going to pay the remainder of your $10,000 grant under Joe Biden. This is just the start of the remainder of the $10,000 grant. Tal Horton, welcome Tal Horton to the family. This is the start of the paying the remainder of the $10,000 grant. You know, maybe you got an EIDL in winter 2020. You got an EIDL loan in spring of 2021. This is the start. This is the start of paying everyone's EIDL. They're starting with low income and then they're going to go to everyone else. This is just for now. So there you go. Wow. This is incredibly shocking. So if you go back now at the 15-minute mark, let me give you an update where we are because it's just a lot of stuff. The update as you sit here, as you're joining me on Afternoons Lalate, is that minutes ago before this recording, this channel's reporting, and Jason, who's excellent on EIDL, has been confirmed by SBA. After months of reporting on this channel and with Jason, we had all told you you're going to get the remainder $10,000 grant. We reported, and there was always a negative name. It said never happened. Well, it has now happened. SBA issued guidance on sba.gov minutes ago that confirmed the $10,000 grant will be paid to you. Now, it's not going to just sort of be handed off to you because you just have nice, really hair and you have nice daffodils behind you. You actually have to prove that you're in a low-income community and that you were impacted by the pandemic financially. That offer proof you could start by going to sba.gov, running a zip code check on yourself and see if your business is registered to a low-income community. And that will trigger the qualification for step number one. If you're over that step, then you're going to have to prove up the reduction of business income before March 2020 for 8 weeks. And if you can, you're on your way. How will this be teed up? You don't contact SBA. They will contact you. And this is absolutely really delicious. And how do you find that PDF? So if you've been a member before this video, I just dropped it in the community page to YouTube. Make sure you signed up for all alerts, like hitting the bell, so you would get alert, like on your cell phone, say, hi, LA just sent you a PDF. And there's usually a PDF approximately every one day. This is delicious. This is $12 ice cream emoji. Am I going to go live during the inauguration? Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't planning about it. Maybe I will. I don't know. I wasn't planning about it. I also got questions about, am I doing a Valentine's party? I don't know how to do that either. They're asking me to do that on the with Simulcast on Instagram. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, like this video. And if you've not joined, like the others who have joined in this chat, consider joining. The join link is underneath the video in the description or at the top of the chat. Become a Purple Power, Calcino VIP, or Purple Hawk. Now, let's continue where we are today. So what's going to be happening this week is an overload of information. It's a lot. I'm preparing you for it. You know, you would go those weeks of last year when nothing would happen. Celestine, Purple Power. Wow. Welcome, everyone. Everyone welcome Celestine to the community. Wonderful, beautiful name. Everyone welcomes Celestine to the family. Just so pleased you joined us, Celestine, as a Purple Power. Wow, very exciting. There's going to be a lot of information this week. It's going to start tomorrow with the first of approximately 24 new laws. Can you imagine? I'm going to have to keep track of 24 new laws for you, some of which impact you, that will impact stimulus. You will see an eviction moratorium, a mortgage forbearance, and a student loan debt forgiveness. Yes, as soon as they go live, I will send them to you immediately. The mortgage forbearance and the eviction moratorium, you really want to stay with me, especially every one of this channel, members and non-members. I'm going to send you the link out because I want you to have that eviction moratorium, mortgage forbearance. That is one of the most important things ever. I'm going to make sure that all the volunteers also have that link, or they'll have it as well, because you absolutely, thank you, Sue Nichols, for the dancing pair. You have to have that eviction moratorium ready to present to the landlord that doesn't want to cooperate with you. You know what I'm about to say. Then later this week on Thursday, you're going to see the third stimulus package bill. It has been written. It has been written. We just don't have it. They certainly have it. You know, it's 6,000 pages. Debbie Perez. Welcome, Debbie Perez, to the room. Mucho gusto. Everyone, welcome Debbie Perez to the room. Thank you for joining the family. Welcome, Debbie. The great news is that you'll see that bill. Bad news. Well, it's not bad news. The overwhelming news is I will have to go through 21 provisions that give you money. under the third stimulus package that we know of. There could be 41 provisions of the third stimulus package. As you see what this channel's about, this is not about my check, my check, my check, my $600 check. Where's my $600 check? Where's my $600 check? Have you seen my $600 check? No, this is not the channel. This is not a this is not a check tracking channel. I don't track people's checks. You didn't get it, we didn't get it. We got it. We didn't get it. Well, you're gonna get it. I'm moving it to the next level. I'll give you $8,000 and $5,000 and $3,000 and your hazard pay. I'm getting your hazard pay and your paid sick leave of $1,400 a week and your $8,000 because you have one kid and $3,000 because you have another kid. And if you're having an affair on the side, I can't help you with that. You got to take care of that yourself. All right, so there's so much to cover here. And as I said earlier in the morning video, if your wife says you're not essential enough, then please be more essential around the house. Nicole Watkins, everyone, welcome Nicole Watkins to the community. Hello, Nicole. Welcome, Nicole. You're literally gonna see, if you have kids, I'm gonna get you 3 different things you're gonna want to watch. I mean, we already know them. You know them from yesterday's PDF. Yesterday's PDF for anyone who has kids: child tax credit, $3,000, child care, $8,000. If your hazard pay, earned income tax credit, $1,500. Then you're gonna have the private hazard pay. Then you have sick leave if you have to stay home because the kids' school is closed. So much, and it's just I'm gonna have to break everything down for you. It's gonna take some time, and it's gonna be very, very, very exciting. So now at the 21-minute mark, let me explain what else will be happening. So this is third stimulus package. It will be a bill, but this week we'll have 24 laws. Let me explain, as we see here on Tuesday, what's going to happen each day. Let's slow it down for a second. Today you saw EIDL. Renee, thank you for joining as a Purple Power. Everyone, welcome Renee to the family. Hello, Renee Smith. I really appreciate you for joining. Thank you, Renee. You're going to see a really big ramp up of events this week. Let me go over all the events. Today is Tuesday. EIDL grant, the $10,000 grant, has just opened. I said it was going to happen yesterday, so I was one day off. How about that? EIDL grant is now open. You don't have to do anything. They're going to contact you. That's the first thing. The second thing is on Wednesday, tomorrow, you're going to see the first of approximately 24 executive orders that do include eviction moratorium, mortgage forbearance, and student loan debt forgiveness. The remainder of those executive orders may impact you as well. That's Wednesday. Thursday, you will probably see on Thursday the third stimulus package bill. On Friday, we're going to hear, because we know this from that memo from Biden's chief of staff to his cabinet members, that on Friday he is going to have his cabinet members send out money that has not been paid under the first and second stimulus package bills. On Friday, Biden will, quote, direct his cabinet agencies to take immediate action to deliver economic relief to working families bearing the brunt of this crisis. That's translated. It means that he's going to have his committee members send out second and first stimulus that hasn't been paid. What is it? And Russell says, what does that mean? Absolutely. What does that mean? It means, one, the second, just Russell, it's like Vulcan mind meld. We understand each other. That's the power of this community. We all understand each other. The first one is that he's going to ensure that the $600 stimulus check is delivered. Janet Yellen certainly understands this. You need to, if you have extra time to tweet her and say, hey, I haven't gotten the $600 stimulus check. 50% of the viewers have not seen this $600. It's like an anomaly. Where is the stimulus check? Where's the $600 stimulus check? I have viewers contact me like they think that they're the only person. I'm like, no one has seen the second stimulus check. The people who got it were the first few days, and then after that, no one got it. That's the first thing. Then the rent under the second stimulus package. That's Department of Housing. the utilities, Department of Housing, the SNAP. Some people have not seen the SNAP, Department of Agriculture, the internet, the free internet. It's just like K Nova Henry. Thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. Everyone, welcome K Nova to becoming a Purple Hawk. Um, People are asking me, what about stuff that you were told before? It's just not happening. So we have to move on in our life. We can certainly go on social media and tag them and say, what about that thing you promised us? It's just not happening. So what I'm doing is I'm focusing on getting you money. I didn't get the SNAP benefits. So that's an example. In Georgia, haven't seen the SNAP benefits. It's law. They have to pay you the SNAP increase. I still haven't gotten my 15% increase of SNAP benefits. There's another person. I don't know what state you're in. Can you say what state you're in? So we have two people in presumably two different states that haven't seen their SNAP benefits, which is law. This is a big problem. Department of Agriculture, this needs to be fixed. We have the free internet, which is like, it's like Rolling Stones tickets in this room. Like everyone wants that free internet. Where is it? What else is missing from the first stimulus? The EIDL grant for agriculture, where's that? That was not mentioned in what I went over earlier. The EIDL grant for agriculture is supposed to go live, and childcare is still pending. So we see a lot of things that are just unpaid. Thank you, Terry, for the nice comment. So you see a lot of stuff that is absolutely unpaid under the first and second stimulus. That will be Friday. So you see how much is happening just between now and Friday? Yeah, you like my hair? It'll be gray by then. It'll be gray by then. I have just extra hair dye offset. I'll be gray. I'll be turning gray between each taping. It's just okay. Just put some more of it. The following week, when will the SSI and SSDI be kicking in? The SSI and SSDI will be following thereafter. How quickly thereafter, don't really know. That's a $2,400, $200 on top of existing benefits, and the 20% increase, and the new benchmark. That would be ostensibly the fourth stimulus package. Don't know when it's not physically fourth, it's just sometime after this thing. Then they got to do the student loan debt forgiveness of $10,000, fifth stimulus package. Then they got to do the teachers, sixth stimulus package, and then they got to do the highways. That's a sixth, seventh. I don't know. I'm losing track. So do you think the hazard pay? I missed that question. It was a good question. So you see how much stuff is hitting. Big question for the essential worker. There's a Social Security count as essential income. Do I qualify? We don't know anything really with detail yet, except certain items under third stimulus. So let's go over what we really sort of know about with detail in third stimulus. You can follow with your PDF from Latoisha. Thank you for coming. What a gorgeous name, Latoisha. Everyone welcome Latoisha for becoming a Purple Hawk. Welcome, Latoisha. Welcome for becoming a Purple Hawk. Tell Richard Kellogg you see me here, please. Hi, Richard Kellogg, you see me here. Oh, tell Richard Kellogg that I see James Chandler here. I see James Chandler here, Richard Kellogg. Okay, done. Shut up the list. I don't know what that meant. Welcome, Latoisha, to the room. Under the third stimulus package, we know certain things are going to be exactly what they're going to be. So we know it's going to be a $1,400 stimulus check for individuals, for double that for married couple. We know it $1,400 for children, $3,200 for adult dependents. We know that FPUC will be $400 a week going forward to September, UI to September, PUA to September. We know that SNAP will have a 15% increase till December. So there'll be a 1 year 50% increase of SNAP. And then we don't know anything about the internet. We don't know about the childcare. We don't know about the eviction moratorium, the mortgage forbearance. We don't know about the grants. We don't know about the loans. We do know then everything from item number 15 to 21. The ones that are really detailed, they're the ones we know because they're detailed. So 15 to 21, we absolutely know these. We know how paid sick leave will work. We know how excuse me, we don't know how hazard pay will work. We don't know 17 and 18. We do know how the child tax credit will work, $3,000 a child. We will know about the $1,500 for hazard pay under the earned income tax credit. And we do know about the $8,000 child tax credit. So we know all of those things. It's the other things early on the list we don't know about. And it could be a lot more. Earlier today, I went live on a rush recording of Mornings LA when Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary nomination from Joe Biden, appeared before Congress, the banking subcommittee. And she appeared and she spoke about the third stimulus package bill. She has it. We don't have it. She's not sharing yet. And she said that $600 million of a $1.9 trillion bill will be for you, for business grants, for business loans. Bajum Narin. Welcome, Bajum. Everyone welcome Bajum to the family. Welcome, Bajum. Great name. Welcome, and Purple Hawk. Everyone welcome Bajum to the family. So she said that an enormous amount of the third stimulus package, of the 1.9 trillion, is 600 million of it will be for you, whether Uber or Lyft or Grubhub impacted by the pandemic, or you are an Uber driver, but you want to go start a catering business. You want to start a dog grooming business. You want to go start a business. They're going to give you money for this. An insane amount of money for businesses. So, wow, what a day it is. I never got a welcome. Lisa Carver, welcome. You know, everyone welcome Lisa to the family. Welcome Lisa Carver to the family. You know, one of the things that I don't know how to figure out is that people who join between videos, they don't get a shout out from me because they joined when I was not live. So I'm trying to figure out how it is. So if you're one of those people and you're in the room right now and you joined between videos, then, you know, I'm sorry. So what a day it is. With 32 minutes on the clock, let me give you a big update where we are. Sirloin is fine. He is looking for that new Cadillac, you know, because he got some more stimulus. All right, at the 32-minute mark, let me tell you where we are. This is Afternoons LA with nearly 1,200 people in the room. Thank you for joining me. It's a big afternoons recording as finally, after months of this channel's reporting, the $10,000 EIDL grant is confirmed. You're going to get the $10,000 EIDL grant, but first, the first group that will be getting it in Tier 1 will be people whose application address was located in a low-income community. How do you do that? If you remember this channel, pull up the PDF, which I delivered to you before this video. On the final page, there's a URL, a website address that you can go to, put in your zip code of the application, and it'll come back and you'll see in the results that it says low income somewhere in the results. If you're not a member of this channel, you can just go to sba.gov and find the page yourself. They're going to send out an email, as I told you, over the last 2 weeks. Exactly what I said. An email from sba.gov saying, hi, you want an EIDL grant, the remainder $10,000 grant? Well, we got it for you. Here you go. And that's what you should be looking for, that .gov. If you get that email, send me a DM. I'd love to see it because here. That, and remember, that's a great question from D707, if I think that's, or 207. So remember, the EIDL grant is separate from the loan. You do not have to have been approved for the loan. You could have been denied for the loan. You don't have to have a credit score. You don't have to have collateral. The grant was simply that you applied in 2020 when the grant was open and you didn't get $10,000 or a penny of it or a part of it. They're going to go through this group first. But the big news is that this is the first group they're doing. And if you got the loan, you can still get the grant. This is the first group they're doing. They're going to move through the groups that have been unpaid. If you see a recurring theme on this channel, Joe Biden this week is going through the groups that are unpaid for first stimulus, and then we're going to you on second stimulus, like the $600 stimulus check. So please subscribe. Go to the first channel, subscribe. Hit that alert button. Like this video. Wow, that flew just a second. My goodness. Lana L. Everyone welcome Lana to the chat, to the family. Welcome, Lana. So if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that alert button. Like this video. I'll be next live on evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then following that with third stimulus at 7 o'clock. It's a double hitter. So watch both of those recordings. Very big news across the board tonight. And if you've not become a member, like Alana, click the membership join link underneath this video or in the description or at the top of the chat. Have a great afternoon and congratulations about the $10,000 EIDL grant finally coming. Stay informed, stay focused, and stay in my life for more.